selling agent representing the vendors for the last 4 weeks. For those that are here to bid this morning, good luck with your bidding endeavours. My suggestion is to big bid, big bold, and bid straight over the top of your competition. Gaps between bids are exactly 28 seconds through our records. My suggestion is that your bids in between your competitors is about half a second. Jump straight over the top to increase the chances of the competition that are here today huffing and puffing and dropping away altogether, and therefore increasing the chances of you securing the purchase. Number 3, Hooker Road in Ferntree Gully, going up for sale. An absolutely beautiful property with an abundance of character and fantastic energy. 3 bedrooms and multiple car parking spaces and a beautiful, peaceful, tranquil backyard that of course you've all walked through, and for those that are here to purchase, walked through on multiple occasions. You would have identified the value that this property is worth to you and your family. I would also like to point out that the emotional connection that you are going to develop with this fine piece of real estate is only going to escalate the price that it's worth to you in a few months' time, 6 months' time, 1 year's time. And the reason that I mention that, if you've set a limit, don't be afraid to bid above that, because before you know it, the property is going to be worth more to you. And not just to you as well, the marketplace, because prices are skyrocketing. 10 to 12% is the rise around this neck of the woods every year or so. So bid with confidence that irrespective of what you bid to secure the purchase, if and when it comes to excelling in the years to come, you will be assured a huge profit. As if that's not attractive enough for you, we're standing here in the most livable city in the world, voted 5 consecutive years, and therefore it's no surprise that the population is growing faster than the rest of the country. Expectations are more people here than New South Wales by 2030, and bid with confidence knowing this population growth is only going to further escalate the growth of 3 Hooker Road in Ferntree Gully. A 10% deposit is all you need to pay if you're successful, the remaining due in 120 days time, and that is when the keys are in your hands and you can move yourself and your family right in. Oh, by the way, this auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. As the auctioneer, I'll be indicating bidders on request, and I'll have the right to place bids on behalf of the sellers, otherwise known as vendor bids, and if and when I choose to place those bids, I'll make it very clear by simply stating the words vendor bid. The rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions by bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provide fines for this conduct. And last but not least, when this paperwork hits my hand and the property's deemed sold, we'll take no late bids or offers beyond that point. I'd also like to point out that the rules stipulate that the auctioneer has got the ability to dictate the increments of the bidding procedure. To put it bluntly, I may reject any bids that you may choose to place if I feel as though they're too small for that given point in time. If we're a fair way away from the owner's reserve price, I may suggest higher increments. I would also like to point out, do listen in here, if you're holding the highest bid, and if we're on the market, and if you feel as though I'm about to sell the property to you, if for any which reason my intuition suggests that any of the underbidders are going to bid further than what they planned when they drove here, I'm going to give them time to consider their bidding options, whether they need to make phone calls or consult their partners. And I'd like to point out as well, if you're holding the highest bid in this instance, you'll almost certainly become quite frustrated with me, maybe a little bit vocal towards me, but I'd like to point out that my job is to represent the sellers and do everything we possibly can to exhaust all our options and to be 110% certain that all buyers are out. I'd also like to point out, as a cheeky side point, if I get the pleasure of selling your property, you will be thankful for that activity of ours. Ladies and gentlemen, 720 square metres is underpinning your purchase. Here's your chance to buy. Paul Scott from Ray White Ferntree Gully representing the sale. Here's your chance to get the show on the road for an opening bidder offer at any number that you like. Happy to start the auction off at any figure. It's over to you right now. How much? At 500,000, gentlemen's in front at 5 fairly bid. Searching for risers now. What do we say, Paulie? Any chance now for a 20? How much? 600. At 600,000, bang, straight back over the top. At half a dozen, 100 grand bidder here now, back against you, and the rest of you as well. At 6 fairly bid now. Any interest here, guys? Can we tempt you in? Once at 6. Twice at 6. Third time at $600,000 only. At 620 now, we've got a new player in proceedings. 3 of us bidding all the best in the auction, guys. At 620, fairly bid now, back against you. Need to know at 620 is the offer. At 50, bang, straight back over the top. Gentleman means business with his big booming increments. At 650, fairly bid now, over here, guys, tucked away in the corner. At 650 is the offer. Need to see an increased number quickly now, guys. Time is running out. I've got this one first at 600. 780,000. There's 5 of us bidding. You guys are in front now at 680 fairly bid. At 700,000 now, 6 bidders now in participation. You're in front now at 700,000. At 7 fairly bid. Sorry?
7 at the back.
How much? We're already at 700, sir. How about 710? 720, bang, gentlemen means business. At 720 now, straight back over the top, 750, bang. There's 7 bidders here this morning and things are hot. How much? 760, take a look at that. Straight back over the top and against you. At 760, big, bold, bidding buyers, a spectacular family home, and you're going to live here for many years. We're on the market and selling at 770. We're going to sell it away once, twice. 780 now, we've seen it straight through the middle. At 280, 90, straight back over the top. How about 800? 800, guys, jump back in. 790 is the bid here. How much? 790. I'm going to sell. Bits here, guys. 8. Once at 790. Twice, 790. 795, welcome sir, good to see you. We've got a new face in the race. 810, bang. There's 9 bidders bidding here. At 110,000, Paul Scott, you've done an immaculate job here with this campaign. At 110,000, how much? Not a problem, 815, the 11th bidder in proceedings. At 815 now, take a look at that. Things are certainly heating up. At 815's the offer, 20, jump back in guys. How much? Not a problem, 817,000. How much? 818. Back against you at 818, fairly bid. Tucked away here up against the letterbox. At 818, fairly bid and offered. Bids here, I'm going to call it 3 times and knock this property down if nobody else bids. Once at 818, twice at 818, third time at 820. At 820, just a little knife, 21 now, straight back at you. At 821, fairly bid, now back against you. 30, bang, take a look at that. Big bold bidding. How about 840, a taste of their own medicine? 831, 40 guys, it could be the knockout blow. 831, fairly bid, down the front. 32 and got it, 33 guys, deja vu. At 833, got it, back against you in 4. 833, fairly bid, down the front. I'm going to call it 3 more times. Final chance to bid buys. Once at 833. Twice at 833. Sorry? Third time. At 834, got it now, read your lips, is that right? 34, at 834, 5 straight back over the top, at 135,000. Paul Scott from Ray White Ferntree Gully looks forward to selling your property as well. At 835, at 835 and 6, at 836, at 836. By the way, I look forward to auction it off as well. We'll see you there at the front of your property. We mean business here, don't we, Paul Scott?
We sure do.
At 835, bids here once. 836, there's the 12th bidder here. What an absolutely hotly contested fine piece of real estate as we stand here in the most livable city in the world. At 836, you're in front and back against you. At 837, no one's backing down. At 837, at 837, great bidding buyers in 40. How about it? Let's mix things up a little bit. Einstein's definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. And there we go, mixing things up at 840 and 41. At 841 now, down the front now, I'm going to sell. Once. At 841,000, fairly bid and offered. Final chance, jump back in for the second opportunity. At 841, 42, welcome back at 842, just in the nick of time. Right next to Angel here to my right at 842, back against you guys. 842 is the bid. Jimmy now needs to know. Quickly buys, jump back in. 842, fairly bid. Save yourself money in the future. Prices are escalating. Bid higher than what you planned here and secure the purchase. At 842, now chances you'll bid higher for a property you don't even like as much in 3, 4, 5, 6 months time. At 846,000, bid is here. Final chance, out, we're at 846. Once. 847, welcome back in the auction here, thanks you. At 847, fairly bid and back against you. At 847 and 48, ma'am, need to know. Let's do this on behalf of the family. Secure the purchase. You've driven here with a specific intention to do so. Let's make your dreams become a reality. The faster you purchase, the faster you move in, the faster you can kick back and relax and get on with life. At 847 now, bid is here, that grueling process of searching for real estate now. It's worth a few grand in itself to avoid it just for a few more weeks. And 50, bang. I missed you guys. I thought you were out. Haven't seen you for a few minutes, but back in the heat of the action. At 850, fairly bid now, back against you. At 850, front and centre. Once at 850. Twice. at $850,000. Another plug for Paul Scott from Ray White Ferntree Gully, the selling agent here. He looks forward to selling your property as well. We've had 12 bidders bidding here Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Look forward to seeing you at your auction also at $150,000 front and centre. Jump back, clock's ticking. Once, $850. Twice, $850. Third time at $850,000. Are we all done? Finished. Silence at $850. Bear with us one moment, guys. We need to go around and be abundantly clear. We're not done just yet. At $850 now, don't cut too soon. At $850, guys, give it another $500 bid now if you like. I'm open to that. $850 fairly bid, guys. I need to be 110% certain. Please excuse me once again. At $850, I gave you guys an abundance of time also. Guys, time as well. Paul? One.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that.
Three, guys. 500 more. It's well and truly worth a shot. I purchased my property with a $500 bid, so through personal experience, I know that it works. Literally, I did. At $852. Paul, true story, $852. 500 more. Give it one last chance. That $500 chip away can secure the property. You guys will pay more for replica properties moving forward. The house prices are escalating. Population is skyrocketing. Most livable city on the planet. At $852, save yourself money in the future. Bids here. Any interest, man? Once. $852. Done. Finished. Guys, one final chance. Twice. $853 now. Take it back. At $854. At $854 now back. Story here. At $854 bids here. Barely bid it off. At $854. At $854. $855 now. Straight back against you. At $855, 56 now. At $856 now, guys, back at you. At $856, barely bid it off it. At $856 now, front and centre. At $856, bids here. Right down the middle. Jump back in, buys, think to know. At $856, on behalf of Paul Scott from Ray White Ferntree Gully. He's been representing the sellers for the last 4 weeks, liaising with the buyers, and he'd like to thank you in advance for allowing him to have a conversation with you in regards to the method and process involved in selling your property at auction with multiple bidders for more than what you want. $860, ain't that right, Paul Scott? At $860, barely bid now. At $860, I think everyone knows who you are now, Paulie. At $860, at $61 now, Paul Scott's done a great job. At $861, just keep repeating his name, guys, embedded in your minds. At $861's the offer. At $861, front and centre. Once. $861. Twice. At $861. Third time. $861. Are we all done? Finished? Silence. At $861. Once. Thanks to those that bid. You've made it a great event. Twice. Appreciate the neighbours in attendance. Third time. Congratulations to the sellers. They can pop open their champagne tonight. All done. Finished third. Final call at $861,000. We're selling. Sold. Congratulations and well done.